14. In the accompanying diagram, segment PBA, okay, this thing, and segment PCD, they are secants, right? They touch the circle once and a second time, right? Once and a secant time, once and a secant time. If the measure of angle P, if this angle is 40 degrees, and the measure of arc AD, right, that's the big arc. The one furthest away from that angle is the big arc. That's 120. They want me to find the measure of arc BC. Well, I know the relationship is the angle, right? See how this angle is outside of the circle? When the angle is outside, so I'll call it exterior. When the exterior angle, when the angle's outside the circle, this will equal the big, right, the biggie arc, take away the little arc, over 2. So my exterior angle is 40 degrees. My big arc is 120. And the little arc is the thing I'm looking for. So I'm going to divide by 2. Well, I put this over 1 and I cross multiply. Or if I just multiply both sides by 2, that's what you're doing when you cross multiply. You get 2 times 40, which is 80. That equals 120 minus x. Well, I'm going to solve for x. I'm going to subtract 120 from both sides. Okay, that's going to give me negative 40 equals negative x. But I don't want to know the value of negative x. I want to know the value of x. So I'm going to divide by negative 1 because that's the hidden coefficient here. They'll cancel each other out to become positive 1, and whatever I do to one side, I do to the other. So it turns out x equals 40. The measure of this, and what I let x represent, is this arc. This arc is 40 degrees. So the measure of arc BC equals 40 degrees. Let's see if I can check that, because you might be saying to yourself, how is that angle congruent to this arc? Well, this is an exterior angle, so I know its measure, right? That angle. Now I'll call that y. That angle is going to come from the big arc, 120. Take away this little arc, which I'm saying is 40. And if I divide that by 2, so 120 take away 40 is 80. 80 cut in half is 40, right? My angle was 40. And these arcs, when I subtract them and I average the difference, it gives me 40. So I am in fact correct. The measure of arc BC is 40 degrees.